One of the things we do in my coaching work is I'm a big believer in creating a coaching blueprint. You think about it, if you're going, many of our listeners maybe have built their own building or built their own house. Or maybe it's in their plans in the future to build a building or build a house. Well, you wouldn't just have some ideas and have a construction crew come on out and say, hey, I've got some ideas, go for it. You're going to have a very detailed blueprint to follow. And that's what we do with our clients. We develop a coaching blueprint on how to get from where they are. We figure out where you are first. And for example, where you are might be that you've got 80% of your practice are PPO patients. You're giving away 45 to 50% of your fees to the PPO plans with those 80% of the patients. As a result, your profitability isn't where it should be, and your practice isn't where you dreamed it would be. That's maybe where you're starting. And then we know where you want to go. And we have a vision for where you want to go. I want to emphasize this, though. It's not just about numbers, because our flagship podcast called The Thriving Dentist Show. And many of you also listen to that podcast. If you don't, let me encourage you to listen to that. Just type in Thriving Dentist Show in the podcast directory of your choice, and you'll find that. Almost 700 episodes now. Started that in 2011. Now, if you listen to the Thriving Dentist Show, you know that our definition of a thriving practice is one that provides personal, professional, and financial satisfaction. Personal satisfaction means you're taking care of the patients you like to take care of, surrounded by a team you love. Professional satisfaction means you're doing more of the kind of dentistry you like to do, whatever that is, whatever flavor of dentistry that is, you're doing more of it. And then financial satisfaction is more self-explanatory. You're being rewarded handsomely and fairly for your care, skill, and judgment. That's the destination.
Yeah.
When we know where you are and we know where you want to go, we simply reverse engineer it from where you want to go and come up with a very specific coaching blueprint. Now, there's a lot of moving pieces. For example, there's an entire element of the blueprint that deals with all the things that have to be done to resign successfully from PPO plans. There's a whole series of things. We have to do training with your team members. We have to know our data. We have to know, how many patients we have in each plan. We have to know what the co-payment for an adult hygiene appointment is going to be once you're out of network, because that's the question that patients, it's going to cost me more to stay here. And the question they're asking very specifically is for the adult hygiene appointment. Think about that, Naren. When you're in network with just about every PPO plan, what's the cost to the patient, out-of-pocket cost for the hygiene appointment?
Zero.
It's free. I mean, that's their mindset, right? It's free. Yeah. It's not actually free. Someone's buying the policy and paying for that, but it's free in their mind.